Canadian guys trying weird beers.
Okay, I'm Ed. This is my son Zach. We're two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
And today we call out people who eat pizza with a knife and fork.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that, man? Come on.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's not the way nature intended people to eat pizza. You slice it in a triangle, and then, you eat it.
Yeah, and, if you don't have hands, well, you're probably not using a knife and fork anyways. Sorry.
What? What, if you don't have any hands?
Yeah, you're probably not using a knife and fork.
I remember seeing some footage from, 30s or 40s of this guy that was born with no arms, and he could roll cigarettes with his toes.
That's pretty impressive.
He became very dexterous. And let's see what we have today. We've got Muddy York Brewing Company, My Bock, Taste the Past, it says.
I don't want to taste the past because then mine's just going to taste
extremely
uncomfortable.
I guess this is based on German beers, because this is in Germany. My Bocks are a rite of spring, often brewed for special occasions. This is a malt-forward lager with rich, toasty flavors, the noble German hops, and a slight peppery note to the super clean and well attenuated brew. Ooh, well attenuated.
Ooh.
And again, it's it's obviously a small brewing company because it's just a regular silver can with a sticker slapped on. I like lagers, so I'm looking forward to this. I like German beer is always good.
Oh, it says on the bottom, guess who's Bock?
Okay, they get extra points for that one.
Yeah, I like that.
The other beer that we have is from Block W Brewing Company. It's a brown ale sugar bush.
Really? That's the one.
Oh, look, man. You call anything something bush and you're asking for trouble. Anywho, this is a strong beer, 6% alcohol per volume. This is from St. Jacobs, Ontario. Block 3 Brewing.
Okay.
And that's all it says. So no ingredients, no list of hops. So those are the beers for today. I find, where we got the Sasquatch Dispatch beers there that come in every month. I don't know about you, but I'm really developing a taste for these beers, for these different types of beers. And I find when I go back to drinking just a domestic beer, by one of the big guys, it's kind of... But that's okay, because I think there's still enough interest in these these microbreweries and tiny guy beers to keep things interesting and lively. That being said...
Hey, speaking of showing support for the tiny guys, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe?
Yeah. Okay, technically we're not tiny, but in YouTube terms, we're minuscule. So yeah, show some support. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, shake the tambourine, tell your friends, have your friends tell their friends. We're pretty much harmless. Pretty much.
Well,
but just don't feed me after midnight. Okay, so before we go into the beers, it's palate cleanser time. And the producer brought a new tequila into the fold. It's called El Mayor Tequila. It's an Aneo, 100% de Agave Azul. I don't know anything about this stuff, but I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, I like that sound.
I like that.
Okay, in for a penny, in for a pentacle. Man, that is smooth.
That was nice.
Wow.
Hang on.
Nope, a little bit of a flavor, but man, that is on the front end. That's really smooth.
That
tequila.
was lovely. That's really nice. Let's start with the Bock. No, actually, let's start with let's start with this. Let's start with
Make up your mind, Morty. Brown ale. Sugar bush.
Oh, it's definitely brown.
Wow, yeah. Oh, man, that's dark. That's darker than I thought it would be.
That's like a soda.
Oh, you always say it's like a soda.
Well, because it is like a soda. There's no fizz to it at all.
No, yeah, there's no foam. That'll make me sad. Okay, let's do the smell test. Oh, it's got it's got a woody coffee.
Yeah,
burnt, smoky.
Yeah, it smells like a morning in a log cabin.
Yeah, it does. Man, yeah, this reminds me of breakfast up north.
Yeah.
The old country place.
That's a really nice smell.
Yeah, man. Okay, we gotta taste this.
It tastes flat.
Not a whole lot of fizz to it. Like it's not heavily carbonated, but I like the taste.
It tastes flat and it tastes a lot like coffee. It tastes like a coffee liqueur.
I disagree. I don't think this tastes like a coffee liqueur, although you do get the coffee notes. Well, they don't even say coffee. This says brown ale, sugar bush. Strong beer.
So maybe it's just the sugar. Maybe it's just sweet.
They're keeping their cards close to the vest, these guys.
Yeah.
Where's this from? Block W?
Block 3.
Is it Block 3? Yeah? Oh, because I thought you read it like that. It's Block W.
No.
Oh, it's Block 3. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
What do you think, guys? Block W?
Oh, I feel shame. Anyway, so Block 3. This is really good, actually. I like it.
This just in. Sugar Bush Brown is a brown ale brewed with 2018 maple syrup from a forest less than 5 kilometers from the brewery. It has a touch of sweetness with maple and coffee notes.
Aha! This is a breakfast beer.
Yeah.
I love breakfast beers because it makes me think like I can drink in the morning.
What's stopping you?
I don't know. Self-respect. Yeah, this is really good.
It's not to my taste.
No? I like it.
No, it's... I don't like coffee flavored things, and it tastes it tastes like a flat soda.
See, I don't agree. I think it tastes like a beer. And I love coffee flavored things.
It does exactly what it actually doesn't say on the tin.
There's a paucity of information on this tin.
Yeah, like I can tell that it's good for what it's doing. I just don't like it. Jesus Christ.
Yes, God?
It's me, Margaret. That was a chick, right?
What?
Margaret?
Is he she who talk to God? Well, there's her, there was Joan of Arc, a few others.
Well, the like, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret, right?
No. I think she might have had the wrong number.
I think they all might have had the wrong number.
On that note, yeah, I like the flavors in that one.
Yeah. It's a good beer, not to my taste.
Yeah. Yeah, he's finicky. Or exacting, I don't know.
I like to think that I'm a man of distinct quality.
He has a discerning palate. Let's just say he's finicky.
Okay, yeah, I'm finicky. Not too finicky for another palate cleanser, though.
Yep, time for a palate cleanser. Okay, palate cleanser number 2.
That would have hit a bit deeper.
Second one always does.
Yeah, now we got the maibock from Muddy York Brewing.
Your Bock?
Yeah, maibock.
I don't want to throw my Bock out.
Oh, this one is... Yeah, there we go.
That's a
There you
regular
go.
kind of beer.
Look at the color on that, too.
Oh,
That's gorgeous.
man.
And may I pat myself on the back for the pouring?
You did a fine job, sir. I'm not sure if I like the smell of that.
Yeah, the smell isn't too nice. Oh, no. Now I'm worried. I thought this was going to be nice.
Well, you don't know. You can't judge a book by its smell.
I guess that's technically true.
Or you can't judge a person by his smell. Or her smell. or their smell?
It really depends on what the smell is.
Now I'm thinking of, I don't know why, I just suddenly thought of a Bugs Bunny cartoon where he's breathing on him and he goes, "You've been eating onions!" And I don't remember which cartoon it was. I don't know if he slaps the person or whatever. But it was damn funny.
I can tell you what book you can probably judge from the smell. There's a cookbook called Microwave Cooking for One.
That is the saddest. What, is there like a noose on the cover? I mean, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's got like recipes on how to make fish, meatloaf.
For one.
In
your microwave.
Books
Staring at the stuff as it rotates on the platter, and you're holding Mr. Boots. Don't worry, Mr. Boots. The fish is almost done.
I'm assuming Mr. Boots is a cat. This just in. It was one of the old classic Western ones with Yosemite Sam.
Those cartoons, wildly inappropriate for today's times, but man, they were funny. Some of them were really kind of yeek, but some of them were just...
I mean, out of all the characters they have, I don't think Yosemite is the one that's...
Yosemite?
That's probably the worst.
Yosemite,
you know.
I've gone to a cave and I found a vein of Yosemite that I'm mining. I think it's pronounced Yosemite.
No.
Yes, Yosemite Sam.
No. What have you been smoking?
Nothing, much to my chagrin.
Well, there's one... Well, okay, I probably shouldn't say. I probably shouldn't say on camera.
What?
You know, there's a place for that, not too far.
What, there's a cannabis dispensary?
Yes, there's a place where you can buy plenty of lettuce.
You don't. It's legal in Quebec. You don't have to talk in code.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can buy weed like a few.
Yeah, people talk about edibles, and I don't know what is that like. They turn it into like candy or something.
Candy, baked goods.
Oh, as opposed to smoking it, you're ingesting it.
Yeah.
Hence edibles. Sometimes I think I've been hit with the stupid stick.
Did it seriously take you this long to figure it out?
You know, because I don't really think about this stuff that often.
You grew up in the time where edibles would be at their prime.
What? But they were never referred to as edibles, were they? You had hash brownies, and you had marijuana.
Hash brownies?
Yes, you baked hash into them, and you got really stoned if you ate them.
Okay, I actually really like the name hash brownies a lot more than edibles. I'm not gonna lie. That's some good PR shit.
Let's try this beer. I'm digging it, man. You don't like it?
No, I don't know what I feel towards it. Like, it's good, but then there's something that throws me off a little bit.
You're like that kid Mikey in that old commercial.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
give it to Mikey. He hates everything.
What are you talking about?
There was a cereal, and the kids were eating it, but the two older kids weren't sure about it.
Life cereal.
I think, yeah, what's it, Life?
Life, yeah.
Yeah.
Give it to Mikey.
Give it to Mikey. He hates everything. And it's to everybody's shock and surprise, Mikey liked it. Which was a selling point. It's like, you know, if a finicky little bastard like Mikey likes it, then you're going to like it.
It's a beer that I need to have been drinking already to really relish it, I feel like.
That doesn't make any sense, Will. How are you going to do that? I need to drink this beer before I actually like it.
No. Like, drinking just in general. Like, being already...
You've already had a couple of other wobbly pops, and you go into this one?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like if I was already...
half in the bag, you'd love it.
Yeah, because...
It's like, man, if I'm half in the bag, I might like snails. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, if I'm...
No, I'm pretty sure, even if I'm half in the bag, I'm not going to like snails.
If I'm legless, I'll fucking eat anything.
Legless? Oh, you mean like...
Yeah, not...
I thought...
Yeah.
what does being an amputee have to do with, like, eating food?
Yeah, I can eat snails, but only if I'm cosplaying Lieutenant Dan.
Wait, didn't Lieutenant Dan open, like, a shrimp thing?
Bubblegum shrimp.
Yeah, exactly. So he must have, like, he likes seafood, so he must have been okay with snails. Wait, there's no snail...
Where do you think snails come from?
Okay, not the sea. They come from what they should be because they're slimy and
I mean, I guess snails come from the sea because you see them in the garden.
they're slow but determined. So they come out of the sea and they make their slow trek to the gardens around the world.
There's a classic question. If you got $1 billion, but for the rest of your life, there's a snail out there who wants to kill you. And is constantly after you, constantly chasing after you. Would you do it?
Yeah, well, how big is this snail?
Snail-sized snail.
Standard issue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd put up with the harassment from this snail, pick him up, move him across the street. See you in a year. I was thinking shellfish. Well, come on, man. I mean, you know, a snail's got a shell.
And it's a
Shellfish?
fish?
It's not a fish. I don't know what it is. It's an invertebrate because the shell is its home, so it's dragging around its house.
Yeah, essentially.
So essentially, you know, a snail is like a gross little squishy thing driving around in an RV.
Can you imagine if someone just picked up your home and just slurped you out of it?
Okay, but they better buy me dinner first. Oh, you know what I've been watching? This new Superman show.
I've heard about that.
I know it's not called Superman Lois. I don't know. Is it called Superman Lois? Anyway,
I don't think it's called Superman and Lewis.
I know Lewis. He's a bass player. He's a fine bass player. He's a friend of mine. Superman and Lewis. I can see it. He's holding down the backbeat while Superman saving the world. Anyway, but no, it's Superman, and he's married, and he's got 2 kids, and he lives on the old Kent farm. And it's still astonishing that a pair of glasses is the perfect disguise. It's ludicrous.
You'd be surprised.
Well, okay, because here. Ed, Superman! Ed, Superman!
Who are you?
Ed, now I'm Superman.
Well, because
I'm Ed.
I remember one time I was in high school, and I usually wore my hair tied up.
And people didn't recognize you when it was down?
When my hair was down, they marked me as absent because they thought I wasn't there. I swear.
Now, those people are on edibles.
Some of them actually might have been.
Anyway, the Super Show is pretty good, but it's really angsty.
Super Show with Mario and Luigi.
What's a coming to go? I'm a Super Mario. Where's the Superman? I'm gonna punch him. No, but I don't know. The Superman show. I think it's called Superman and Lois because they're a couple. It's pretty good. I mean, the super stuff where he's doing super things, the effects are really good, and it looks like he's really doing super stuff.
What about the average stuff?
The average stuff is average. Well, it's all well produced, well acted, stuff like that. But oh my God, the angst. You know, day-to-day angst and drama is bad enough, and now it's got to happen to Superman? Like, his life isn't stressful enough?
No. Is this on the CW?
Yeah, it's on the CW.
Okay, well, there you go!
Yeah, but, I mean, it doesn't look like it's made for teenagers. Well, because they've actually cast a couple of adults.
Please.
In the lead roles.
Please. Yeah, because Stephen Amell on Arrow was like 14 when he took up that role. Please explain to me what a show looks like for teenagers. I want you to give me the elevator pitch for this. I know we should probably be wrapping up, but I really want this.
Well, you know, it's filled with stupid good-lookings and Those stupid good lookings. And
That are also the Count?
that's from the Flintstones. There's this.
Not just Counts, it's the stupid good
no,
lookings.
it's Madam.
Pardon.
No, it's Madam Yes. I did her accent bad, although she does kind of sound like Dracula.
Well, to be fair to you, I don't think Madame Yes's accent was good.
But she kept, she kept on calling. She kept on calling Fred and Barney, "You stupid good lookings," and then they'd help her, and then she'd take off, and they'd go, "Where are you going?" And she'd go, "I'm too important to be captured." It's like, what the fuck? So you just leave them there?
Yep. See it.
Well, they're a couple of saps. I think they just went out to get ice cream. They tell this outlandish story, which involves a Dr. Sinister, and he had his secret island, evil lair, and it blows up. It was a thing, man. Cartoons back then were fucking crazy. Flintstones, Bugs Bunny, these were all deranged. Okay, wait, let me just finish this up. Superman doesn't drink, but Ed does. I found the Bock really tasty. And I like the breakfast beer from Block 3.
Blockwood.
The Sugar Bush Brown Ale.
They weren't to my taste, but I can recognize that they're really
Neither
good.
of these were to your taste?
There's just one thing in the way for each of them. But I can recognize that they do their job really well. So try them yourself.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No, try these yourself. But, I mean, I love them both. But, I'm a cheap date. He's going to cost you money. What can I tell you?
I'm a man of standards, ladies.
Yeah, he has high standards. I've got little to no standards. It's like, what? It says beer on the label? Hooray! Oh, the dogs just created a little bit of a camera move. They're just moving it back. This is like almost real cinema, yet not.
See, normally on a DVD, you'd have to purchase the DVD to get all this behind the scenes stuff. But if you subscribe here, you get it all here.
Exactly. That's it. We're essentially a gigantic behind the scenes video.
Yeah.
Or a blooper reel. We're just a gigantic blooper reel. That's more apropos. Okay. I think we've done enough damage for one day.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm Ed. This is my son Zach. We're Ticking In, guys. Trying weird beers.